everybody, welcome to practice today. Today's practice is going to be a fun warrior flow. So we are going to take each of the warrior poses, warrior 1, warrior 2, warrior 3, and we're just going to play with different variations of it. So get ready to work hard and get your head into your body, and let's work up a good sweat together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a nice warm-up, warming up our spine. Breathe in through your nose. As soon as you're ready, close your eyes. So breathe in for the count of 2, and breathe out through your mouth for the count of 4. In through the nose for 2, out through the mouth for 4. Let it go. Now breathe in through your nose for the count of 4, and breathe out through your nose for the count of 4. On your next breath in, fill your belly, expand your lungs, and fill your chest with air. And as you breathe out, let the air out from your chest, draw your ribs down and toward each other, and then empty out your belly. Make each breath a little bit longer than the last. If it helps, stay with that count of 4, or maybe it's a count of 5 or 6. Let your mind follow your breath. One last breath here. As soon as you're ready, I want you to connect to your Ujjayi breathing. Your Ujjayi breath is a gentle constriction of the back of your throat, right? It sounds like an ocean wave, or maybe it sounds like Darth Vader, but it's to create a small noise that is audible, just loud enough so that you can hear it. Ujjayi breathing helps to keep your mind centered on your breath so that you are present and focused on your practice. On your next inhale, bring your hands above your head. Exhale your hands to heart center. Connecting breath to movement. Inhale nice and big. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, bring your hands to your knees. I want you to get a good grip on your knees. Your thumbs are going to be just on the inside of your knees. We're going to warm up the spine with some stomach grinds. So with a long spine, tilt out to the left, and then keep your belly lifted. Come forward. Keep your spine long and come back to the right. Now as you come to make the full circle to the back, I want you to round through your spine, gentle grip on your knees, and come back to the left, to the front, to the right. Nice and slow. Make sure that your bottom is grounded to the mat. And start moving a little bit faster as soon as you're ready. Connect your breath to movement. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale to the back. One more. Come all the way to the front, and then we're going to change sides, starting slowly at first. Long spine, we come to the left, gripping through our knees, rounding our spine to the back, and then coming to the right. Come forward. Start to move a little bit faster. Connect your breath to movement. Exhale as you go through the back. Inhale to the front. Moving as slowly or as fast as your breath allows. We'll take one more here. Come to the front. Go ahead, release your hands. So we're going to do the same thing when we come through tabletop. So make your way to tabletop, which is hands and knees, fingers nice and wide on the mat, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Drop your belly, tilt your tailbone and the crown of the head up, shoulders out of the ears. As you exhale, elbows are soft. Press the mat away, separate your shoulder blades, lift your belly button to spine. Inhale, cow. We exhale, cat. Now feel free, if it feels good, to find movement here. Maybe cat it to the back, cow it forward, take it to the side. Anything that feels good. Maybe you want to move in circles just like we did seated. Last breath. As soon as you're ready, come to a neutral spine. Inhale the right hand up and the left leg back. Breathe in, breathe out, right knee, right elbow to left knee. For 3, breathe in to extend. 2, crunch. Hold spinal balance. Your right hand is going to come back underneath your right shoulder. You're going to bend your left knee and you're going to pulse it up. 3 breaths. Flex the left foot. Keep the hips square to the floor. Core is locked and loaded. Last breath. All right, your knee can stay bent or you can extend it. You're going to shift shoulders past your wrist. You're going to take 3 tricep presses down. Chest comes to elbow height. 3, 2, 1. Now flex the left foot, send it over to the right, tuck it under so that the toes come down to the floor. Gently bump your hips to the left as you look over your right shoulder, back at your right foot. Last breath. Now pick up your left foot, bring it over to the left so that your foot is in line with your left hip, and place it down on the floor. You want your heels lined up behind your toes. Walk your hands out and come to this variation of child's pose. Your back foot can stay tucked under, or sole of the foot can be flat to the mat. All right, yogi's choice, whatever feels comfortable for you. Last breath here. Feel that stretch on the inner left thigh. On your next breath in, inhale both hands above the head, so come all the way up. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale your hands over the head. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Left hand rests gently on the left leg. Reach up with the right hand. Relax the shoulders. And if it feels good, maybe reach over to the left. Last breath. All right, from here, we're going to transition to modified side plank on the right. So your right hand is going to come all the way down to the floor. All right, line up your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Your right knee should be exactly where it needs to be for modified side plank. Your option is to lift the left leg or to keep it on the floor. Left hand lifts, hold it here, 2 more breaths. If you're lifting the foot, make sure that the lifted foot's flexed. Now exhale, bring your left bicep by your ear. We're gonna do some more crunches. So bring left elbow to left knee. For 3, 2, and 1. Come through side plank. Inhale, both hands above the head. Exhale, make your way back to tabletop. Let's take that to the other side. Left hand goes up, right leg goes back. Breathing in, breathing out. Left elbow to right knee for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to extend. Exhale, place the left hand back underneath the left shoulder. Bend the right knee, pulse it up for 3 breaths. Last breath. Now, keep the right knee bent or send it out long. Lifted foot's flexed, shoulders past the wrist, 3 tricep presses. 3, 2, 1. Keeping the right foot flexed, send it over to the left side. Gently send your hips out to the right as you look over your left shoulder, back at your foot. Last breath here. Now bring your right foot in line with your right hip. Send it out to the side. Again, making sure that our heel is lined up behind our toes. Inhale, both hands above your head. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Reach up first. And then if it feels good, maybe reach over to the right. Last breath. Breathing in. As we breathe out, left hand comes all the way down to the floor for a modified side plank on the left. All right, so make sure that the left wrist is underneath the left shoulder. Your option is to keep the right foot down on the floor, right hand up toward the ceiling. Hold it here. If your foot's lifted, that foot's flexed. Bring the right bicep by the ear. Hold. Now, right elbow to right knee for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring the right foot back up, back down to the floor. Inhale, both hands above your head. Now exhale, take the child's pose variation. Walk your hands out. Last breath. Make your way back to tabletop position, hands and knees. From here, tuck your toes and lift your hips. First down dog of the day. Feel free to walk your dog. Inhale, one hand, heel up, exhale it down. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale them down to the mat. On your next inhale, your right leg is going to lift to three-legged dog. You're going to bend the right knee and open up the hip. That lifted foot's flexed. Square your shoulders back to the mat and press into your hands. Last breath. Square your hips back to the floor. Three-legged dog. Now right foot steps between the hands. We exhale to forward fold. Inhale to flat back extension. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Knees are soft, your head is in line with your hips, your belly's lifted, your shoulders are out of your ears. Hold it here. Open up the arms, palms face down. Last breath. Bend your knees a lot. Now slowly come all the way up, tall mountain. Cactus the arms, squeeze your butt, brace your core, lift your heart. Hands are nice and active. Inhale to tall mountain. Exhale, soft through the knees, tip from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, flat back, hold flat back. This time we're going to bring our hands above our head. So make sure there's a big bend in your knees. Spine is long. Biceps are by the ears. Bend your knees a lot. We're coming right to chair pose. So bend your knees a lot like you're sitting back. Hands come up. On your next exhale, go a little deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. Last breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Soft through the knees. Inhale, tall mountain. Circle sweep, hands up toward the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze your butt and lift your heart. Inhale to tall mountain. Exhale, let's sit back for chair. Hold chair. Last breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees a lot. Bring your belly on top of your quads. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow for ragdoll pose. Once you're here, release your head, neck, and shoulders and allow gravity to naturally lengthen your spine. Last breath. release your hands to the floor. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Your left foot is going to step back. You're going to come through low lunge. From here, you're going to press back to down dog. On your next breath in, your left leg is going to lift. You're going to bend the knee and open up the hip on this side. Lifted foot stays flexed. Square your hips back to the floor. Last breath. Go ahead, straighten the legs, square your hips back to the floor, come to down dog. Pedal out your feet if it feels good. All right, let's check into our alignment. Your thumb is going to be on the inside of your shoulders. Your pinky is going to be on the outside of your shoulders. All right, fingers nice and wide. Press into your fingertips. Gently lift through the palm of your hand. This takes the weight out of your wrist. Your knees are bent a lot. Your spine is long. Your shoulders are back and down. Last breath. Bend your knees a lot. Look towards your hands. Walk to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up for chair. Exhale, sink down low. Bring hands to heart center. This time, lift the heels, balancing chair. Come all the way down. Don't beat me down. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. As soon as you're ready, you can keep your heels lifted, or you can place them back to the mat if that feels good, but we're just going to give our knees a hug. Last breath. All right, wherever you're at, if your heels are on the mat, or if they're up, go ahead, put them down. All right, extend your hands in front of you. You need them for balance because we're going to sit back for boat pose. Hold boat. Shoulders back. Spine is long, belly button is lifted to spine. All right, if you can work on straighter legs, go for it. Shaking is good. Hands behind the knees. We're going to take one roll of the spine and we're going to come back to boat. This time, we're going to connect our palms. Our feet are going to go to the left. Our hands are going to go to the right. Shoulders back and down. Keep lifting through your heart. Center. Other side. 5 breaths. Come back to center. Hands underneath the knees. Take one roll of the spine. Come back to boat. All right, this time, yogi's choice, you can bring your feet to the mat. We're going to go low boat, high boat for a set of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold boat. All right. Hands underneath the knees. One roll of the spine, and we're going to step back to plank. So roll knees to chest. Come up. Plant the hands. Step back to plank. From your plank pose, you're going to lower all the way down with control through the knees or not. Shoulders back and down. Clasp your hands behind your low back. Shoulders back and down. Lift your heart. Your knuckles go towards the back of the mat. Your option here is to lift your feet. Squeeze your butt, brace your core. Make sure you're not ballooning out your belly. Last breath. Release. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms face down, shoulders backing down. Make sure you're not sinking into your shoulders. Gently look over your right shoulder. Bring the gaze to center. Look over your left. Bring the gaze to center. Last breath here. Make your way down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, elbows toward the back of the mat. Press all the way up to cobra. From here, press through your knees, tuck your toes, and take it to down dog. Let's move into our sun salutations. Right leg is going to lift, three-legged dog. Right foot steps between the hands. Right foot steps between the hands. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to tall mountain. Exhale, sit back for chair. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to the bottom of your plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog. Breathing in, left leg lifts. Breathing out, left foot steps between the hands. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, sit back for chair. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. On the exhale, we step all the way back through plank to the bottom of our low plank. On the inhale, we come up, dog or cobra. On the exhale, we take down dog. Breathing in, right leg lifts. Breathing out, right foot between the hands, lengthen your spine. Exhale to forward fold. Inhaling, tall mountain. Exhaling, chair. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step all the way to the bottom of the plank. On the inhale, up dog or cobra. On the exhale, down dog. Inhaling, left leg lifts. Exhaling, left foot steps through. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to forward fold. Inhaling, tall mountain. Exhaling, chair. Inhaling, tall mountain. We're going to do one more round on each side. Exhale, fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to the bottom of your plank. Step back through knees, halfway down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps through. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, sit back. Chair. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to the bottom of your plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Last one, left leg lifts, breathing in. Breathing out, left foot steps through. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale to tall mountain. Exhale to chair. Inhale to tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. 3 breaths here. If you're not at the top of your mats, go ahead and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, soften through the knees, tip from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Step back to down dog. Right leg is going to lift, 3-legged dog. Right foot steps between the hands. Angle the back foot down. Square your hips to the front. Align the right knee over the right ankle and inhale for warrior 1. Exhale, release your shoulders back and down. So in our warrior 1 stance, you want to be able to see your big toe. All right, you want to keep your hips level. So maybe give yourself a manual adjustment. Bring your left hip back and your right hip forward. Notice that the back knee isn't caving in. You want to press into the outer edge of that back foot. Last breath here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands come above the head. Exhale, sweep the hands behind the hips, clasping the palms. Breathe in to lengthen your spine, brace your core. Breathe out, tip forward for humble warrior. All right, you want to bring the shoulder to the inside of the right leg. Again, it needs to feel like the shoulder's on the inside of the right leg. Aesthetics aren't necessarily important. You just want to make sure you have proper alignment. If you feel wobbly, step your right foot out to the right a little bit more and your left foot out to the left. One more breath here. Go ahead, release your hands. Inhale them up above the head, come back to warrior one. Breathing in. Breathing out, hands come to heart center. Inhale. Hands above the head. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Now straighten through the right leg. We're going to take pyramid. So again, check in with the hips. Make sure that the hips are level. Brace your core, lengthen your spine. Come to flat back. All right, feel the stretch down the right hamstring. Spine is long. The crown of your head is pointing straight in front of you. Soft knees. A little bit more. Bring the biceps by the ears. Last breath. All right, bring the right knee back in line over the right ankle. Inhale your hands above your head, back to warrior one. Full breath here, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale. And as we exhale, come to the ball of the back foot all the way down. Step back to plank. Modified or full, we come halfway down. Up dog or cobra. All right. Exhale to down dog. One more breath here. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. On the exhale, step through. Angle the back foot down, square the hips to the front. Inhale, come up, warrior one. We're taking about 5 breaths here. So check into all of your points of alignment. Make sure you're pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Hips are level, shoulders are relaxed. You want your hands over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Can you see your big toe? Breathing in. As we breathe out, we bring hands to heart center. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, sweep the hands back behind the hips. Brace your core, lengthen your spine, open up your heart, breathing in. As we breathe out, left shoulder to the inside of the left leg. You want to keep the spine long and the belly lifted. All right, notice where you're dumping your weight into. Are you dumping your weight into your left leg? I want you to press into the outer edge of that back foot. Distribute your weight evenly. Give me one more breath here. On your next inhale, bring your hands above your head. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale to heart center. Start to straighten through the left leg. All right, keep the knee soft. All right, level your hips, brace your core, lengthen your spine, shoulders are back. Actively press your hands into each other. As you tip forward, come to a flat back. All right, keep the hips level. Feel the stretch down the left hamstring. Knees are soft. Outer edge of the back foot. One more breath. Your option is to bring hands above the head. Hands out to the sides maybe. Yogi's choice. Always having the option to keep hands at heart center. Last breath. All right, come back through warrior one, breathing in. Hands through heart center. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. Step back to plank. Modified or full. Shift shoulders past the wrist, and we come halfway down. Up dog or cobra. We exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. Option for child's pose for the rest. That was a tough sequence. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. All right, this is warrior two. Right foot steps between the hands. Angle the back foot down. You're gonna let your left hand lead the way. Line up the right knee over the right ankle first. And big circle with the left hand. Come all the way up. Warrior two, your gaze is over your front fingers. Again, checking into our alignment. Our hips and our chest are open toward the side of the mat. You can still see your big toe. And you're pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. Back foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Alright, core is lifted, shoulders over hips, right? Notice if you're reaching forward, bring those shoulders back over your hips. Alright, front palm flips. We bring the right hand up to the sky, the left hand down to the mat, feeling the crunch in the back oblique. Breathing in, reach. Now, you're going to bring the right hand down the center of your back. Your left hand is going to connect to your right elbow. Breathing in, breathing out, open back up, reverse warrior, inhaling. As you exhale, come back to warrior two. All right, this time we're going to straighten through the right leg, making our way to triangle. Reach forward with the right hand on the inside of the right leg, left hand toward the sky. Hips and chest are open. All right, spine is long. Notice if you're rounding your chest toward the floor. All right, it's your core that's holding you up. Always have the option, maybe extended triangle bicep by the ear. Looking at the floor for stability, straight ahead, or looking up. Last breath. As we exhale, circle the hand back down to the floor, no lunge. Step back, plank. Modified or full, halfway down. Up dog or cobra. We exhale, down dog. All right, check into your alignment with your down dog. All right, spine is long, maintaining alignment between the neck and the spine. Breathing in, left leg lifts. Breathing out, left foot between the hands. Angle the back foot down. One big circle with the right hand. It leads the way. We open up warrior two. All right, check in, make any adjustments to your stance. Relax your shoulders. Last breath. Left palm flips. Reverse warrior, breathing in. Reach down with the back hand and reach up. All right, maintain your hips and your chest open toward the long edge of the mat. Now for the tricep stretch. Left hand comes down to the center of the back. Right hand clasps gently to the left elbow. If the bind is accessible to you, go ahead and connect your hands. Last breath. Open back up to reverse warrior. We take it to warrior two. Full breath. Triangle pose. Reach forward. Left hand to the inside of the left leg. Right hand to the ceiling or the sky. Hips and chest are open. It's your core that's holding you up. Option for extended triangle, bring the right bicep by the ear. Soft knees. Last breath. As you exhale, low lunge. Step back to plank. Halfway down. Up dog, cobra. We exhale, down dog. Okay, last round of standing work. Let's put it all together. Warrior one, warrior two will flow warrior three. So we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Breathing in, right leg lifts. Breathing out, right foot between hands. Angle the back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, bring your hands above your head, straighten your right leg. Exhale, press down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior this time. All right, yogi's choice. Do you want to bend the elbow? Clasp the elbow or clasp the hands behind you for the bind. One breath. Open back up, warrior two. Warrior two. Back hand floats down. This time, to make our way to warrior three, we're going to come through crescent lunge. So as your left hand floats down, you're going to pivot to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, both hands above your head. And exhale, shift your weight onto your right leg. Warrior three. Option, hands at heart center. Hands above your head. Standing knees bent. Core strong. Lifted, foot's flexed. Last breath. All right, gently bring your hands underneath your shoulders, all right? For stability, we're gonna touch down. So bend your right knee as much as you need to touch down to the mat. Your left foot, with control, is gonna come down. We're gonna come through low lunge. Once you're here, this is what I want you to do. Heel toe your right foot outside of your hip and bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. We're gonna take lizard pose. So you have the option of keeping that left knee up, bring it down to the mat as the option. Back foot can stay tucked under, or you can untuck it. All right, the most important thing here is that this right leg is glued to your right arm. Don't let that knee fall out to the side. All right, so yogi's choice. I think I'm gonna pick my knee back up. More intensity, more heat gets generated in the hips when your knee is off the mat. All right, hands under the shoulders, knees over the hip. Last breath. Okay, if your knee is up, we're all gonna bring our knee down. Top of the back foot is gonna be flat to the mat. Now you're gonna send your right hips back over your left knee for a hamstring stretch. Come back forward, shoulders over the wrist. All right, you have the option here of just stepping right back to down dog and taking a couple of breaths, or without any momentum, we're gonna send the right leg up to three-legged dog. So tuck the back toes under. All right, with control, right leg lifts to three-legged dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing into plank, breathing out halfway down, breathing in up dog or cobra. We breathe out to down dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps between the hands. Angle the back foot down. We come up for warrior one. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, your hands above the head. Exhale, warrior two. All right, check into your alignment. Inhale, palms come together above the head as you straighten through the left leg. Exhale, press down. Inhale, come up. Exhale to press down. One more. Press down. And your next inhale takes you to reverse warrior. All right, yogi's choice for your favorite variation. All right, if you're clasping your hands behind you, make sure you're not pulling on your hands. It's just a light touch. Option for the strap if you have a strap here. Last breath. Reverse warrior to warrior two. All right, right hand floats down. Inhale, both hands above the head as you pivot to the ball of the back foot. We come to crescent. And as soon as we exhale, we take warrior three. Lifted foot's flat. Square hips to the floor. Hands can come out to the side or straight out in front of you. All right. Bend your left knee as much as you need to bring your hands to the floor with control. Right foot lands to low lunge. Once we're here, heel toe that left foot outside of your left hand. Lizard pose. So choose your option. You just want that left leg hugged up against your left arm. You can bring the right knee down or keep it up. Last breath. All right, if your right knee is up, you're going to bring it down to the mat. We're going to take that hamstring stretch, send the hips back over the right knee. All right, make your way back to lizard. All right, here's the choice. You can step right back to down dog, take a few breaths, or you're going to send the left leg out to three-legged dog. All right, if that's your choice, there's just no momentum. All right, come off the right knee, press into your hands. All right, lift the left leg, three-legged dog, to down dog. On your next inhale, let's take it to plank. Halfway down. Up dog, cobra on the breath in, on the breath out. Down dog. 3 breaths here. Right leg is going to lift the three-legged dog. Your right foot is going to step between your hands. Your left foot is going to meet it in forward hold. All right, from here, monkey pose. Come to flat back. Wrap the toes. Index and middle finger on the inside of your big toe. Thumb across the top. Knees are soft. As much of a flat back as you can with a lifted belly. Last breath. Exhale. Go ahead, let it go. Big bend in the knees, belly on the quads. All right, send your hips down low and your hands high. Sit back in the chair. We're not going to stay here long. You're going to come to the ball of the right foot. You're going to lift the right leg. Right foot's flex. You're going to stack it on top of your left. All right, find something that's not moving to look at. Hands are going to come to the front, and it's going to be opposite elbow. So it's left elbow underneath the right, hands wrap, eagle arms. So eagle pose. All right, squeeze your legs together. Last breath here. All right, you're going to keep eagle arms. We're going to take warrior 3 with eagle arms. All right, so unwind the right leg and send the right foot to the back of the room as you tip forward from the hips. Flat back. Lifted foot's flexed, hips are square. Last breath. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Unwind the hands, take forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Send your hips down and your hands up. Let's take chair pose. All right, other side. Come to the ball of the left foot. Left leg stacks on top of the right. Squeeze the legs together. Hands come to the front. Right elbow underneath the left. Hands wrap. All right, lift the triceps. Shoulders back. A little bit more. Maybe bring elbows to knees. Round through your spine. Big breath in here. And feel the breath all the way down to your hips. Open up your back. All right, unwind the left leg and send it out to warrior three with eagle arms. Last breath. Left foot meets right, forward fold, unwind the hands. Soften through the knees. All right, slowly bend the knees a lot. Circle sweep hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, sweep your hands back behind your hips. Clasping your palms, rolling your shoulders back and down, bracing your core, lengthening your spine, lifting your heart. Soften through the knees. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, tip from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Step back to down dog. Right leg is going to lift. You're going to bring your right knee to your right wrist and your left ankle, your right ankle to the left side of your mat. Pigeon pose. Breathe in to lengthen your spine. Breathe out, come down to the floors. The right foot's flexed. So to come out of pigeon, we're going to get a little bit deeper in our hips. We're going to come onto our right booty cheek, our right leg. Our left leg is going to come to the front. And we're going to come to modified half lotus. So option for crisscross. Right? Your shins are stacked. Your left ankle is stacked over your right. Your left foot's flexed. Breathe in. Breathe out, tip forward from your hips. And you're going to send the hands out. You're going to tent them onto the floor. All right, spine's long, belly's lifted. You're going to dip your left shoulder, look over your right. Center. Dip your right shoulder, look over your left. Walk your hands in. All right, unwind your legs. Soles of the feet to the mat. All right, we're going to take that one roll of the spine and step back to plank. So hands underneath the knees. All right, use the weight of your legs to roll yourself back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, step back to plank, or option, hop back to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Down dog push. Other side. Left leg lifts. Left knee to left wrist. Left ankle to the right side of the mat. Pigeon pose. Square the hips. Lengthen through your spine first. Top of the back foot's flat to the mat. Make your way to your forearms. Come on to the left leg. Right leg comes to the front and we stack the shins for modified half lotus, or your option is to sit crisscross. Spine is long. Lifted foot's flexed. Breathe in. As you breathe out, tip forward. Option to add in that shoulder rotation if it feels good. The ceiling. Alright, send your legs, or send your hips back. So move your hips to the back of the mat. Alright, send your legs out long, seated, forward fold. Knees are soft, feet are flexed, spine is long. Inhale, both hands above the head. Exhale, tip forward from your hips. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Lift your belly, relax your shoulders. Start to walk your hands in. Inhale, hands above your head. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Ground into your sits bones. Actively reach through your right hand. So you want your wrist in line with your shoulder and your shoulder in line with your hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale to center. Good. Okay. All right, let's take a seated twist. So we're going to bring our left foot to the inside of our right leg. With our left knee up toward the ceiling, breathe in, hands above the head. Breathe out, your right hand is going to come to your left knee. Left hand behind you, breathe in, lengthen your spine. If this feels good and you want more, you can always bring the left foot to the outside of the right quad. All right, spine is long, belly stays lifted, shoulders back and down. Exhale, gently unwind. Okay, from here, we're going to take that twist to the other side. So stay here with your right foot in line with your hip, or you can hook the right leg outside the left quad. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, brace your core. Breathe out, twist, hips and belly button stay squared forward. Remember, no pulling or turning or cranking. If you want more of your twist, just bring the left elbow outside of the right knee. And gently look back. Breathing in. Breathing out gently. Alright. Soles of the feet on the mat. Hands behind the knees, roll back. Bring knees to chest. Exhale the soles of the feet to the floor. Hands stay by your sides. And we press into our feet, squeeze our butt, lift our hips, shoulders back and down. Bridge pose. As you exhale, roll down. Don't let your bottom touch. And as soon as you're in. As soon as you have your inhale, come back up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Hold it up this time. Your option is to keep your hands where they are, or you can bind your hands underneath your bottom, bring your shoulders underneath your back. So shimmy your shoulders behind you. Press your arms into the mat, send your hips high. All right? Keep moving your knees toward each other, squeezing your butt, lifting your hips. Last breath. The back of your neck is long. Exhale, gently unwind. From here, bring knees to chest. Exhale, feet back to the mat. All right, last pose of the day. We're going to take the wheel pose. So we just prepped for it, taking bridge. So your option is to take bridge again, or if you want to go for wheel, this is how we do it. Your fingertips are going to come to your shoulders, right? So your fingertips are pointing towards the front of the mat. Your palms are by your ears, all right? You're only going to lift up, all the way up, if you have the strength to completely lift up, not putting any weight on your neck. So if you feel as though you need if you need your head and your neck to balance and push you up, don't put any weight on your neck. That can lead to injury. So maybe just practice lifting and see how it feels. But at no time, at any point, lifting into wheel, should there be any weight on your head. All right? Going into wheel or coming out of wheel. All right? It's so dangerous. So here we go. All right, it takes a lot of strength. Breathing in, breathing out. Press into your hands and your feet. Come up. So come out of wheel, bring chin to chest and lower yourself down onto your back. From here, knees to chest, give yourself a hug. Exhale, soles of the feet to the mat. You're going to bring your right foot above your left knee. You're going to cactus your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. And you're going to send your left foot to the floor, taking a twist. Good. Unhook the ankle from in front of the knee. Bring both knees to chest. Hands on your shins. Lift your tailbone, lift your shoulders. Give yourself a hug. Exhale, soles of the feet to the mat. Twist to the other side. Left foot crosses above the right knee. Go ahead, cactus the arms out. And let your left foot fall over to the right. Spine stays long, belly stays lifted. Maybe we look to the left. hook the foot, knees to chest. Give yourself one big hug. Lift your shoulders up your tailbone. Breathe in nice and big. Exhale, Shavasana. Please stay in Shavasana for as long as you can, a few more minutes. And when you're ready, close practice. Roll through your side and come up to a comfortable seated position. The affirmation card for today is, I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. Inhale, your hands above your head. Exhale, love and good energy to heart center. May peace be with you in your thoughts, your words, and your heart. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through practice today. Namaste.